Okay. I just woke up to China's like, you prepared? I'm like, prepared for what? So this is what I'm supposed to be prepared for. So, gang stalking, failure of a mother exposed. I'm tired of the abuse and bullying. Let's see what she got to say.
Accused me of bad-mouthing her in all of my videos, which is not true. So, my twin sister is smear campaigning me and lying on me and slandering me and working with the perps.
Okay. I'm smear campaigning you, but you got a whole 25-minute video of what you're about to do of smear campaigning me of what I got a preview of from what China told me. But okay. But you say you don't watch my channel.
And some people say she's my handler, but guess what? I don't acknowledge that because you're too retarded.
Oh, what? Little girl, I am not nobody. Oh my God. First of all, that's smear campaigning right there. Because I don't do that type of shit you're smear campaigning and accusing me of this gang stalking and Illuminati handler type shit. And who is you calling retarded?
To be a damn handler.
See? I'm too retarded to be a handler. See, you got some kind of common sense.
So, the fact that they want to act fake like they think they're so smart with sense and everything like that. Even having, former friend David Jane join in a perping. When, David has some embarrassing things. I need to do a separate video on him too. So,
Can you do a separate video without the spitting?
Whatever, she wanted to try to, when I was exposing everybody, she wanted to try to fake like she was threatened as a way to mock me. She wanted to try to fake like she was threatening suicide, just to try to put me in fear, try to manipulate me into fear and try to control me. She ain't really gonna try to commit suicide.
But I'm the one that's smear campaigning. Like I said in my other video, you don't believe that I didn't attempt suicide? Inbox me on Facebook. I'll show you the cuts.
Oh yeah.
On my arm.
Oh yeah.
But then she want to try to call me crazy and twist the truth. She's a retarded, narcissistic abuser who trying to, pretend to be mentally up there with the mentally normal narcissistic abusers. All the years she called me freaking retarded. At least I have a bachelor's degree. So, since she keeps lying on me, having her cult follow.
So me being in the military is not credible at all. All right.
Come on my YouTube channels and attack me and falsely accusing me of being a pedophile. And look, 3 white vehicles. Y'all tell me, y'all fake, narcissistic, fake TI perps tell me to ignore the white cars and red cars and stuff. No, I won't. I'm going to keep it showing who they are. Because it's more than just white cars and red cars that gang stalk. So let me tell y'all, my twin sister, other people have eyewitness. She voluntarily give up her kids to live the homosexual lifestyle. Put them in the same foster care system that we were forced to be in. We got taken away. The biological mom, Frances, didn't voluntarily give us up. So I'm tired of her fronting like she.
Look at how she twisted that narrative. And you were there? You saw all this go down? You went to court. You was at court with me when this shit happened, right?
Think she's smarter than me, or got so much more sense than me, or is wiser or more mature than me, when she's an abusive bully, and I'm sick and tired of it. Y'all gonna fucking listen to me today. You're not gonna ignore me. I don't care. They all need to be exposed. So if you want me to stop talking about you, you stop perping me. Stop bullying me. Stop lying on me.
Nobody's lying on you. And you're gonna talk about me whether I mention you or not. I already know this.
True story.
You've been mentioning me whether I talked about you or not. You've been doing this. We went over this.
Exactly.
So she voluntarily gave up her kids to live the homosexual lifestyle, pretended to front like she couldn't afford to take care of her kids, living off of.
This is retarded. When have I ever said I couldn't afford to take care of them? That's smear campaigning in itself. You know, at this point, I'm just gonna fucking put out a fucking. That's what I'm gonna do with my stimulus check. I'm gonna fucking put out a cease and desist order on your ass.
Over $3,000 a month from military benefits that she admitted that she lied. I mean, both of us have been rape victims in the past, but she lies in stages. And she admitted that she lied about being raped in the military, you know, just to get those benefits. And then she.
I did. I have records. I have papers. I have hospital records. They have test work done on me.
Candy, you wrong, bro.
So you want to talk about cease?
Wrong.
I mean, fucking. You want to talk about slander?
You wrong, bro.
And
You got a nice looking coming.
well, I'm not pissed off because at this point I'm used to this shit and I'm not fucking surprised. I'm not surprised. I was already prepared.
This is just.
You a joke, man.
Kept switching her story back and forth, and she never even came out and told me the whole true story, you know, about whatever happened.
I never told you the whole true story. Oh gosh. Okay, so that means that you've been lying all the time about being raped. Like you said that you've been a rape victim, but you never told your followers quite exactly what happened with you being raped. Oh gosh. I never told the whole true story. Why would I tell you, out of all people, that I lied? I told you that I lied? Knowing how you is? Didn't you say in your previous videos that the family don't never tell you they business?
Candy, she's gone through hell, man. And you just steady. Why would you even? Why?
You know why. This right
You're
here
pathetic and sad.
This right here proves that she is not a targeted individual. That she been man, I'm used to this shit. That's just like she lied. She said I got a career in screaming rape. She never did believe me. You know how hurtful this is?
I know.
And then talking about you don't believe your own twin sister. Well,
Happened with the supposed rape, and then she admitted at least 3 times admitted, and then turn around and retract her statement. You know, so I don't even care because this is the truth.
Okay.
And so I'm not gonna lie on my videos. And nowadays, you know, hold on, look, 2 whites. So, you know, I don't have a reason to lie in my videos. I mean, one time in 2013, and look, this is a one-hand like red vehicle, and there's 2 red vehicles. You see, I'm being heavily gang stalked.
Pass it through.
I don't care. Y'all try to say ignore, but y'all the main ones who falsely accuse me of being fake. But y'all want me to ignore everything. So she sit there and I mean, Star 15K falsely accusing me of purposely walking in the street and getting hit, trying to get hit by a car, which is not true. You know, they want
Why is you stalking my page?
to try to falsely make me out to look as crazy as possible. Excuse me. And then the fake T.I. perks trying to act like as if they want to manipulate my twin sister into falsely believing that I'm the one who's gang stalking her. One single person ain't gonna gang stalk you. It's gonna be like thousands or even millions of people gang stalking you. And I never said everybody's a gang stalker. So, sorry for the outside noise. Okay, this is a white female perp that's filming me. Got her phone out. And it's another one. So y'all hear me out and hear the truth. You know, when my twin sister lied on me and said that I started a false rumor that that Raven didn't belong to Dwayne. That wasn't true. Then she turned.
I never said that you was the one that started that rumor. I never said it was you.
Around and say that Sean made that rumor up. So
I never said it was Sean.
she was manipulated by this girl from the fake cult Bible class named Leah Bailey. Leah Bailey had manipulated her into smoking weed while she was pregnant and with Raven, the first child. And Brandy was even smoking cigarettes while she was pregnant. So, you know, out of nowhere, she got mad at me over a box of cereal. Her and Dwayne falsely accused me of stealing cereal when I had my own cereal at my own house.
You used to come to my house, eat up my food, and then leave when you knew I was pregnant. And then take off and dip. Let's talk about that. And did you know Leah is dead now? Did you know the whole situation with Leah? Why are you going to bring this situation up? Leah is dead. Now you pressuring me to talk about what really happened with that? How that was a one-time situation with that? And I don't know why. Well, I think I know why. Them two were sleeping together behind my back. And they act like they wanted to fight me. The girl was trying to convince me at the time, because I was like, 20, 19? Trying to convince me that smoking weed will make your baby smart. And that it was better for the baby to make the baby healthy. And I told them, I don't know about this. I don't feel easy about this. And they both was acting like they wanted to fight me if I didn't do it. I don't even fucking know how to roll no weed, none of that shit. That is an uncomfortable subject to talk about because of the fact that the girl passed away. And passed away in a very brutal way. But if you must know the truth, they were sleeping together behind my back. to the point where me and my husband was having sex, and he gonna tell me, if you love me, you'll let her stay. She answering the phone, talking about what the fuck you want to talk to him for. Talking about some love, don't put food on the table, and all like that shit. But you know so much, right? That's why she had to get the fuck out of my house. Because they was sleeping together behind my back.
Time. And then, you know, she tried to, excuse me. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to walk to this job interview. So, she tried to also, that was 2 white vehicles right there. She tried to lie and say, she tried to lie on me and said that I tried to kill Raven, which was not true. And, then she lied on me and said that I molested Raven. She lied and said that everybody harms her children. Everybody who she gets mad at, she makes a lie or a false accusation saying...
Who else I accused of harming my children? Who else? Well, Dwayne did harmful shit to my children. You did do harmful shit to my children. But that would be a whole nother 5 or 6 separate videos of what Dwayne did.
That they harmed her kids. You know, she even said that. Now, one time she was trying to say that it was Sean who penetrated Raven as a baby.
I never said Sean penetrated Raven when she was a baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are sick. You. Oh. Vengeance is coming for you. You have ill intentions toward me. You are a narcissist for real. You are trying to destroy me. When have I ever said Sean penetrated Raven? What the fuck? When have I ever said my brother penetrated Raven?
Candy, you got an ass whooping coming, baby.
Baby. But then they turn around and lie and say it was me who was molesting Raven as a baby when it wasn't even true.
No, she just pissed off because Sean was one of the ones that came running to tell me that Candy was humping on Raven, making donkey noises in that room when I asked them to go see what that was. Candy was doing in that room, and she kept taking Raven in the room, locking that door. Him and my husband. I asked them to go see what that was she was doing, and she kept always locking that door. So when she went in that other room, thought she was smart locking that door. She didn't know there was another door. She through the bathroom to go open that door, and they came through that room. It was like, why you disappeared for 2 weeks? Why you chased Dwayne with a knife? Like I said, the only reason why I didn't call the police was because Ann told me not to.
But she should have.
Our foster mama told me not to.
I wouldn't listen. I'd have been like, look.
And then we didn't hear from you for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Guilty.
Then Dwayne called. I don't know why he called. He called and he like, Candy, I know what you been doing. You bust off and said, what? You think I touched Raven? He was like,
Why would she say that if she didn't,
Man, girl, you did some shit to my daughter, man. You did some shit because you making up a whole bunch of shit that, oh my God. You got an ass whooping coming to you. You touched my child. You touched my child.
And you going to hell for it. Believe that.
You did. Because why the fuck would you lie on Sean? And Sean is fucking, Sean is, what you call, challenged or disabled.
Right.
And you gonna lie on me and said I accused him of penetrating Raven? You sick.
And then, you know, she made up lies saying that I looked at her son Ivan like I wanted to do oral sex on him.
It was McKeithen, and yeah, that's why I turned you around when you came to visit in Virginia. You was looking at him. I already stated that in another video. You was looking at him kind of strange, and it made me feel uncomfortable. It was not normal how you was looking at him. But go off.
And you know, they try to just make up all kinds of false lies about me being a pedophile and a prostitute, which is part of the targeting.
Okay, so why the fuck I caught you in the closet with Cody? Answer that.
You can't.
What you was doing in the closet with Cody?
You can't answer.
Them boys, Robert, nieces and nephews and them. Why you had them little boys in between your legs?
Hey.
Playing in their hair. In between your legs.
I'd say you're the pervert, Candy.
You did a lot of fucking twisted shit.
And then you wonder why you're getting kicked out of
Individual
places.
programming. And, you know, pedophile, prostitute, and a crazy person.
Oh, you never accused me of molesting Raven? Please, if I ever find them fucking text messages of you accusing me of molesting my own child.
So, you know, she even said that.
But I tell you like this. The only thing with Cody is he not here to tell his story.
Right.
But my foster mama with Candy, she could never do no wrong. But my foster stepdaddy, he believed me when I told him. I take a lot of tests to test on that. I will. I'll take a lot of tests on that. I call her in the closet with Cody the same way Kirk and Brandon used to be in the closet with me and her, or particularly with me, because I don't remember Kirk and Brandon being in the closet with her.
Her own husband, Dwayne, had penetrated and raped Raven and the foster sister Joni's first two daughters. You know, so Brandy was she was ignoring and neglecting Raven as a baby and leaving Raven to eat her own feces. And, you know, falsely.
Oh, I deliberately did that? I deliberately did that, huh? Immediately after Raven had that seizure, Raven began having some bowel issues where she would have feces everywhere. It was an overwhelming thing, and it was a daily thing for me to clean that up. But for you to sit there and say that I would deliberately leave my child like that, again, you're sick. And you're jealous because you can't have kids. I would leave her like that? No way. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Ain't no good gonna come out of this, Candy. Stop lying!
Why would I leave my child to... Oh.
Stop lying on your sister! And I mean that shit! You ain't telling no truth, you're lying!
Accused me of being jealous of her being married with a baby, which wasn't true. You know, so
it's not. So why on your videos you say that you wish you could be married and you wish you could have children?
Bingo!
I had a boyfriend, and guess what? Her and Wyatt and a few other perps had lied on me and you know, told my ex-boyfriend Alex Mendez, you know, they lied.
That ain't the only ex-boyfriend you had.
And said that, you know, I don't know what lies they told him, but they ran him off and had him cheat on me. I could never have.
That ain't why he ran off. You ran off because we found out he was too young for you.
Have a friend, and then my twin sister and other family members always gotta manipulate or brainwash whatever my friends away from me. You know, so to ensure that I be isolated with no support and no friends. So, you know, I'm gonna have to put this on adult setting. And I don't care, because all the gruesome stuff she said about me, and not one of her videos full of lies and slander have been taken down. But here I'm speaking the truth, you know. And
You're twisting the truth and throwing shit in like you always be. But you know what? I've been having dreams of you. I've been having dreams of you screaming and crying and hollering. And whatever's happening to you, there's no witnesses around. You better pray. And I mean, you better pray hard.
you know somebody's being silenced when they telling the truth. So it's like,
The only reason why you doing this to me is because you feel like I'm fucking with your money. So now you're trying to fuck with my reputation. But Candy, ain't no vengeance better than the man upstairs. Ain't no vengeance better than his. Why you sitting here accusing me of lying, of being raped? Remember, I was pregnant, held at gunpoint, hog-tied and sodomized with a gun in my head. Worse may happen to you.
it's like she even like when she lied on me and said that I tried to kill Raven, and then she lied on me.
Why you stuttering?
He said I molested Raven. So if that's the case, why in 2010 she called me up? Oh wow, I hear a dog. They better be locked up. So, that's probably a gang stalking dog put there on purpose to distract me and put me in fear.
Not animals, gang stalk. Not animals, gang stalk?
Yep.
But what you're saying is credible.
Everybody that passes through in their own cars that they pay for is gang stalking you. Wow.
So, it's not even on a leash. It's a bulldog or a pit bull or something. So, that's the disadvantage of riding through a neighborhood, or walking through neighborhoods, I meant to say. So, that dog didn't look like it was on a leash. So,
You a dog that don't look like it's on the leash.
Thank you.
so if she falsely accused me of molesting Raven, then why in 2010 she called me up begging me to take her kids? You know,
I did what? I don't recall that.
did stuff like, you know, voluntarily gave up her kids and, you know, just to live that homosexual lifestyle and then pretend to blame it on mental health and stuff like that. And
You gonna pay for this.
Sure. Because you have no right. You just...
And it's not no threat. That's how they used to say when at the learning tree. God gonna get you.
so The way she trying to make me out to look crazy, she ain't mentally well, her damn self. You know, I already know that the mental health system is false, it's fake, you know.
The mental health system is false, it's fake, but you always claiming to be depressed and saying that people driving you to want to kill yourself.
And I have a right to refuse fake mental health control. So that's not services if it's harming you. And why the hell you gang stop following me?
But you harming your followers, but saying that you trying to help them.
Oh, that AT&T truck. So why would she beg me to take in her kids if she falls?
I would never beg you to do no shit like that. Get your nut ass on.
Accused me of trying to harm Raven, and then in 2019 she tried to pick an argument with me while I was at work. And speaking of work, I really think it was her who called up my just like she called up my neighbors and told them
Accusations on accusations on accusations. She about to lie because I don't know shit about any of this that she's talking about.
Exactly.
Called up your work.
lies about me and had them perping and doing evil stuff to me in Los Angeles. You know, like putting dead birds, squished dead birds on my doorstep and vandalizing, you know, the place I rented. Had the landlord perping me.
She's so fixated on that I'm supposed to have called her landlord
God, man.
to do all this shit to her. And I still don't have a clue what the fuck she's talking about.
You are a mentally screwed up individual, sweetie.
You are an accuser of your brethren. What they say the devil is. But you want everybody to follow your Jesus, right?
I'm like, damn. So, just now in 2019, I don't know what she could have told my co-workers. I mean, I let my guard down and told her, you know, where I worked at and where my homeless sleep spot was at and stuff like that. And so, I mean, I'll try to get the truth to her. And she tried to brainwash and manipulate everybody and falsely assume that I'm just, you know, this evil, psychotic person with no conscience, when it's actually her who has no love.
Look at what you're doing right now.
Exactly.
But I'm just now finding out about this shit about your job in 2009. I don't know shit about what you're talking about, little girl.
Towards me, you know, because the foster family brainwashed us to hate each other. One of my biggest dreams was to get the...
No, you hated me on your own. And they took and they ran with that.
Truth to her and sit down with her. Excuse me. And tell everything. You know, if she would be open-minded and listen to me. But see, in 2019, she tried to confront me about the situation that was supposed to be the situation of her falsely accusing me of molesting Raven. There was no talk about me molesting Raven, but there she switched her mind, and the new lie was that I threw Raven across the room and she beat my ass.
I said you slammed her down on the ground. I ain't never said shit about you threw her across the room. Because believe me, if you threw her across the room, she'd have been more hurt than what she was. And it'd have been some slow singing and flower bringing if you would have did that shit. And it should have been for you fucking throwing her on the ground in the first damn place.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, they take these big... Her and her...
Remember you called yourself kicking me in the stomach when I was pregnant with Raven? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
It's been, and certain family members take these big lies, and it's like they don't even take them seriously, and then it's like they don't care how people suffer behind their lies that they create. You know, so it seemed like my twin sister got rich off of a lie, admitted and then switch her story between lying and saying she was raped or, we both had been raped before. But
Why you keep stuttering?
they want to mock me about my rape situation because I've been raped by a Freemason. So they want to lie on me and get stuff mixed up that weren't there. So it's like my twin sister, I wish I had more time to do this. I might have to do a part 2. Or I'm just doing just enough, So, here this white car pull up. Wait, where? Just pulled up all of a sudden. So, she tried to say that her ex-girlfriend, who also shared my brother and my cousin Blake, that girl Toya, she tried to say that Toya had overdosed the kids on Benadryl. Why isn't she talking about that?
She did. But why are you defending her when you hated her your damn self? You talked about her your damn self. Now you defending her? You weird, man. You are weird. She the cause of my kids getting taken away in the first damn place. You are weird. That whole situation. You weird.
In her videos, if that's the truth. Why she she lied on me and said it was me. But
that whole damn situation was a setup. You are weird.
At first she was saying it was her husband Dwayne that did something to Raven or tried to smother Raven when Raven was 9 months.
And said that Dwayne smothered her. Your beloved foster mom Ann said that.
So I wasn't even in the house that day. So she lied on me and said that I put that I snatched Raven's umbilical cord to do a voodoo spell, and I don't even know about voodoo, and I didn't even get to see Raven that day.
Oh! Didn't you say in the other video that you was there, but you just didn't go upstairs that day? See how you twist shit? It's mighty funny that the girl dated 2 other members of the family, but I'm the one that's supposed to look bad out of all this. That is funny. And it was the girl that had fucked up intentions with claiming that it was me she wanted to be with all along, but couldn't come out because she didn't know how people was going to take her being gay. Some kind of weird, crazy shit the girl told me. The girl is just as fucked off in the head as this thing here talking. The girl took advantage of the fact that my husband had abandoned me and she knew I was vulnerable, okay? Postpartum depression plus PTSD. The girl knew I wasn't in my right mind. But now Candy defending her and taking up for her. The girl set me up to get killed. But I'm the gang stalker. It's the reason why I fucking had to leave Virginia.
Yep.
So, my twin sister really thinks that these life-destroying lies that she make on people, she really thinks it's funny, and she doesn't take it seriously. And I'm being tortured and gang stalked and isolated, forced to...
I don't think nothing I say is serious. I think I don't take you serious.
Be blood sacrifice behind, some of her, her lies and stuff. So,
mighty funny, you the one that did all the research and have all this knowledge about blood sacrifice. I don't.
Exactly.
I'm over here every day gotta fucking try to deal with taking care of my health and shit.
She would put her head down and feel sad. Excuse me. She would put her head down and feel sad.
But it's mighty funny. You didn't do none of the stuff that I said you did, though. None of it.
Talking about her neighbors in Stone Mountain, Georgia, make her feel like a failure of a mother. It's like, okay, you think
I never told you no dumb shit like that.
you got more sense than me, but after she fronted like she couldn't afford to take care of her kids, the first thing she did was she was spending, $75 lobster dinners on lesbian lovers who were just doing nothing but using and taking advantage of her.
First of all, I never said I couldn't financially afford to take care of my kids. Second of all, if people were using and taking advantage of me, why are you making me the bad person out of that situation?
Oh my gosh.
That's gaslighting and verbal abuse.
And the $75 lobster dinners when she tried to lie and say that she couldn't afford to take care of her kids. How and you get over, $3,000, probably $4,000 a month.
Oh my God.
That's not nobody's business.
She keeps saying this shit.
Wait, what? $4,000 a month? I wish.
Boy, I tell you.
But see, you putting that type of shit over the internet.
Yep.
Enough for me to get robbed and killed.
Yep.
But you say you're not gang stalking me.
Right.
But you want to falsely accuse me of being this crazy money-hungry person.
You are. Because why you telling people how much money I make on the internet?
Exactly.
She wants to try to falsely accuse me of being super crazy and money-hungry and, attention-seeking and just, trying to make it like I'm the most mental and the craziest person ever. And, so she would cry about the neighbors in Georgia telling her, oh, look at this perp right here. Noise campaign.
He's working.
Sorry about that, but she,
He's working.
She's met the neighbors in Stone Mountain. That's why she's saying this shit.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to start
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah. This is
I hope she get her ass whooped. I swear I do. I hope she run across the wrong person and they just unleash holy hell on her ass and just don't show her no fucking mercy.
Right.
it's like she would cry and complain and put her head down and talk about how the neighbors in Georgia used to say that she was a failure of a mother. She did that twice.
I put my head down? How you know this?
You're mentally screwed up in the head. You're crazy. When they say you need Jesus, you need something because you're gonna go to hell in a handbasket quick.
Voluntarily give up her kids and then fight to take them back and then give them away again. And then, she can take care of China really well and that dog Pippa, but she got 3 freaking kids that she just quote unquote couldn't take care of.
Where your kids at?
Keep my name out your mouth. I told you that. I ain't gonna tell you again. And keep her name out your mouth. Brandy's doing the best. Listen, let me tell you something. Brandy's been ill, okay? Let me tell you something. You think you know her. You have no idea, obviously. You're the one that's.
But didn't you say in the other video about meddling in other people's business?
That's just sad.
She got it coming for her. I ever see her again in life, I swear.
Or her mental status wasn't that great to take care of him. But you want to try to make me out to look super mental and super crazy, super psychotic and everything. You know? So she want to cry and talk about, the failure of her mother. But, oh, here's 2 silvers right there. So I got a headache right now. And I'm about to...
You got a headache because you sitting there. The devil is burning your head because you're lying.
Go to this doggone job interview. And so your own twin sister who try to, block you from succeeding in life or doesn't want you happy.
I'm blocking you or karma's blocking you because you lying.
Exactly.
And then it's like, I wish people would wake up to the truth and know the truth. So she was glad that her children were doped up on medication in foster care or adopted out.
What the fuck?
It keeps getting worse. What in the actual fuck? I wish I knew how to drive. I don't want to learn.
I think at this point she's worse than my foster mama. You are the worst narcissist I've ever seen in my life. This type of shit do make you want to kill yourself. This shit do make me want to kill myself, man.
And she figured it's the best thing for the kids. Well, her and the biological...
I never said that it was the best thing for my kid. What are you talking about?
Sister Ramona, they got the handle over me and making like I'm so crazy, but they were defenseless and couldn't have control over their kids. Their kids were dogging all over. I mean, my twin sister's kids were little and they didn't know any better. But the older sister Ramona, her kids used to disrespect her and
Trust me, bitch. The shit you doing to me. See, this proof right here that she been lying about me gang stalking her. Cause you think that if I was gang stalking her, she'd be able to be doing this shit that she doing to me? This hoe would be dead right now. She'd have been dead. Fuck all this gang stalking and taunting and shit. This hoe would have been dead.
My twin sister's kids and Ramona's kids, they were all, out of control. But the children, my twin sister's kids, they were little toddlers, so it wasn't their fault. And so my twin sister, she, one time hit her baby, the 3rd child, and then showed me a picture, and then lied and said that, the boy just fell. Then later on, she admit that she slapped him. She admit that she slapped him and he fell on the floor. So
oh. Didn't I tell y'all that was coming? Didn't I tell y'all that was coming? Okay. Yeah. But then you get mad with us because we say you need to be locked up in a mental institution. Yep.
So, she would leave Raven to eat her own feces and be filled with doo-doo from head to toe and do all this horrible neglect and abuse to her kids and then blame it on everybody else. And,
Neglect and abuse. And you would know that because you was there, right?
So, I wish I still had that video of Ice, Nicole, and Jamel when they said that she put a gun to Raven's head and did things to her, molested her and whatever, and then
And they know that because they was around my kids, right? Okay. Nutbag.
try to blame it on me, Sean, Wyatt, and Dwayne and Toya and everybody.
Oh, I blamed it on all y'all, huh? Stupid.
So I'm just straightening out the lies here, the smear campaign that she's doing to me and destroying me and making like she's so normal and I'm so crazy. And you know what? I'm sick and fucking tired of it. But you know what? I gotta go now. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.
Wow. Karma ain't pretty and ain't too fond of ugly. Woo. I need to meditate and pray. Ugh.